Good morning, good Sunday to you, June 1st, and it's a little after 9 o'clock in the morning. Double clutch our grind here, and we have a mail call and or box opening. So I've been waiting for this for about a week or so, so now it's arrived, and we will open it up and see what's inside the contents, like you didn't know. So this is the first step in my 44 Russian series. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open up the box. And this was the stuff I had ordered in the last video. Alright, so first of all, my 100 rounds of 44 Russian brass from Starline Brass. And from what I'm told, guys, it's really hard to find. So look, I have it. Second of all, this is the 44 Russian 3-piece carbide dies. Let's take a look inside here. And these are usually tough to open up. There we go. What I like about the lead dies is that they not only are inexpensive, but they also come with load data and instructions. And here is the dies in question. Comes with your shell holder and dipper. And when I checked the website on Midway USA, they were out of these Russian dies, so I must have got lucky and got the last ones, and same for the brass too. So it's becoming a popular caliber. We'll get about that in a minute here. Next we have the 4-hole turret, and the fourth one is for the crimping die, which we don't have. But we're going to use the crimping die that's inside the seating die. You just have to raise it up a little bit, and then it'll crimp. But we're not going to do a heavy crimp on these, and I'll tell you why. Unless I'm using black powder. But for your fast burning powders, the bullet alone is going to have enough tension on it. Just going to have a taper crimp on it, and fast burning powder, so you know it doesn't need a torquing crimp on it, you know, like you would with black powder or a heavy magnum load. All right, so that's that, and a few more things too. All right, so here are the primer feeders that I was talking about here. These, you know, again, they're pot metal, and they're not really strong. So I broke 2 of them already, and I've had the press for a couple of years now. So one's large here, and the small. These were like what, 7.5, I guess, each for these. And let's take a look at this reloading die information. It talks about the history of the cartridge itself. A little bit of the cartridge, and the setup for the dies itself, and then you have your load data here. Not a whole lot. I mean, it's a 44 special. It's not. Sorry, it's a 44 Russian, so it's got anywhere from a. Of course, I forgot my glasses. I think it's a 165 all the way up to 240 grain. And I'll be using both the 200 and the 240 grain itself. So right now I have HP 38, and there are loads for that one as well. And I want to keep it under 700 feet per second. And that's my goal. Like keep it under like 44 special specs, you know, with the heavy 246 grain round nose bullet. But and the reason for that is keep the recoil down a bit, you know, and make it a little more a fun shooter. I haven't told you guys what kind of a gun it's going to go into, but that'll be in due time. Alright, so I took the liberty of putting it together for you. These aren't adjusted yet, but this is what it looks like. So you have your decapping and sizing die here. Then you turn over this way and you have your flaring die, which flares out the cases, and then from there you'll charge up your case. And then on this stage here, you'll place your your bullet inside the case, and then ram the shell with the bullet inside the seating die, and then you make adjustments here to level out the position of the bullet where it's going to be crimped, and then you adjust it for crimping, you know, this here. So these new dies here, guys, they have that new ratchet. I have a wrench for it, you know. This way you don't have to be stripping your or what they call buttering up your steel cases here, or your steel dies here. I want to try to keep it as you know, cosmetically pretty as possible. All right, again we have this dipper here. They come standard with the die set, along with your shell foot, and this will fit 44 special, 44 magnum, just the same. All right, let's go in the garage and kind of like put this on the turret, and then we'll give it a test try. All right, guys, so we're in the garage now, and we're gonna go ahead and replace our 38 special setup. Remove that, place it aside, pick the shell foot, place it also aside, and then we're gonna bring our 44 Russian dies into play. So I'm gonna go ahead and add our rotating lever. All right. Oh, there we go. All right, so put a shell foot inside like so. I have a 44 Magnum case here, and it should size it up. Let's go ahead and try it. Oh, size it just fine. All right, let's take one of these out of the bag, and we're gonna go ahead and measure it out here. All right, so guys, here's the problem with these Pittsburghs. You'll put the batteries in, and then as soon as you close them up, they turn on. So these batteries are dead. This is the second battery, brand new battery that died on me already. Alright guys, so I got the Lee reloading data here, and let me put on my glasses, and we'll see what the exact measurements are supposed to be for this caliber. Alright. .970, but we're getting shorter than that. This is the maximum. It doesn't say minimum. So 970, and I'm getting 95655. A little short on the short side. I'll do some more research on it to see how short they can go. But as far as like, they're doable. As a matter of fact, I'd rather have them short, because basically I'm looking for something that's closer to the 44 American, which is a heel-based bullet, and I want to be able to put you know, a small amount of powder versus the 44 Special, which uses more powder to get the same velocity, and you'll have less recoil. So that's actually what I'm looking for, is a load that'll be less recoil, but still, you know, get anywhere under 700 feet per second. All right, so all right, guys, I put a new battery in there. Found one. Let's go ahead and zero it out. All right, zero it out again. .955, which is really short, about 1500 short. And And I'm not sure, guys, but they may have to be sized up. So let me try to go ahead and size it up. Well, it did increase by about 956. All right, guys. So I used a different caliper, and it's showing about the same. So 9.596. So guys, look at these shells. They're very, very good looking shells here. So I do have some spare 44 Magnum cases, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use those for just take about 100 of them. So sorry guys, International Airport again. And trim them down to either 44 special. Like I got 100 of these Russian, so maybe I'll make some 44 special cases as well with the Magnum cases. So I'll have 3 varieties of shell sizes for the revolver itself. Alright guys, this is Level Clutch or Grind here. It was just a short video on the box opening today. So you folks have a good Sunday. We'll see you at the range or at the reloading bench. Anyways, bye for now. We'll see you soon. Take care.